Reserves, gentleman from New Jersey is recognized.
Madam Speaker, I yield myself such time as I may consume.
So ordered.
Madam Speaker, it is deeply important that Congress has had to assume the role of mediator in order for our nation to avoid the widespread repercussions of a rail shutdown. Let me be clear. We are all here today due to the inability of the railroads to negotiate paid sick leave, period, an essential component of any humane and decent work environment. I want to thank the nearly 115,000 dedicated, hardworking, and essential rail workers who have kept our economy alive through some of our nation's most challenging times. As chairman of the House Subcommittee on Railroads, Pipelines, Hazardous Materials, the decision to intervene and prevent the freight rail shutdown was not easy by any means. However, with the nearly 1/3 of the nation's freight moved by rail, the failure to prevent a rail stoppage would be irresponsible, as it would have devastating consequences on our economy and everyday American life. Not only would a stoppage stunt our economic growth, it would disrupt supply chains around the world and skyrocket costs of fuel and food just before winter. We all know this would put us dangerously close to the possibility of a recession, something American farmers and small business simply cannot afford after years of neglect under the former occupant of the White House. Shirking our duty to act would inflict harm on everyday American families with soaring costs at the pump and rising prices of at grocery stores. Therefore, we simply cannot afford to idle at this critical juncture. But mark my words, the rail industry should be ashamed for bringing us to this place. They have failed to meet the needs of the men and women who have demonstrated nothing short of courage over the past couple of years. I promise to help pass meaningful legislation that will prioritize the needs of workers. That is why I am co-sponsoring a bill which will be before you later today that will provide 7 days paid sick leave to rail employees. I urge each of you to join me in doing what we must do to prevent a rail strike and defend our rail employees, guardians of our economy. And with that, I reserve the balance of my time.